Hello and welcome back to 4-Player LAN Party. I'm Patrick, and today I really wanted to talk about the Xbox merger, because I feel like not enough people are already talking about it. When I say not enough people are talking about it, everybody's covering the story about it. Oh, there's so much money going involved into it, like, oh, it's like a monopoly. But that's mostly the people that are already in the know. I feel like not enough people that are like casual gamers or people that only play like one system or not are deep dived into it, like all of us, are failing to understand just how big of an impact this is actually going to be. This is like the equivalent for when Marvel bought 21st Century Fox, all of it, and everybody kind of had the same feeling of, can they do that? Is that legal? Are they just allowed to do that? Like, I think like when Marvel did it, they owned like Disney owned like 66% of like the movie industry or something crazy like that. I think, don't quote me on that. But now, like, let's put it in perspective this way. The one company now owns Halo, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Candy Crush, and that's just the top 5 I could name off the top of my head. There are so many other multi-million-dollar video game franchises alone that are going into this. Diablo, there's another one. Like, this is vastly unprecedented. Just today, I saw a story that Sony's stock has already plummeted, I think something crazy like 20 points in the wake of this merger now. And part of me wants to think that Phil Spencer's out there just like doing whatever he does to look like, what's a nice way of saying drug addict? Because I can't imagine what you have to take on a daily basis to not only come up with this idea of the merger, but to pull it off. How many moving parts and like strings did you have to pull to get this going? It is absolutely insane, and it has now fundamentally changed the video game industry landscape as we know it. Like, Activision's still reeling off of this, off of their sexual misconduct scandal, all like 17,000 lawsuits of it, and this merger still happened. Like, what was happening behind the scenes to make this happen, and where does the industry go from here? I'm very curious to see what the future is now going to hold, because I feel like it can only go one of two different ways. Either A, it's going down the Disney route where everything's just going to be the monopoly now, and they're just going to have their hands in everything, and it's all going to start to kind of feel the same. Like, I'm worried that now they're going to just kind of have all these entities merge into like one gelatinous blob, and we're just gonna have like all the games are gonna feel samey, kind of, which would be the worst case scenario. Or the best case scenario, Game Pass is definitely gonna have a lot more games. Can you imagine the one dude, bro, that always plays Call of Duty now is just like, yeah, man, I love Call of Duty on my PlayStation. What do you mean you got it for free? I definitely think EA is like sweating bullets right now. Just be like, what the fuck? Are we next? No, thank you. But I'm really hoping that what we see now is a lot more freedom. Everybody being under the same umbrella now. I hope it's not just the EA approach where you have to follow the same vision. I hope now everyone being under the same umbrella gives a lot more freedom for all the different entities to not only keep doing what they're doing, but now they might be able to dip into other studios for help if a game is running behind, or if they know a certain studio might have more expertise with a certain type of game or a certain type of programming issue. They might be able to pool resources together now to actually make some better products, which is the hope. That's the hope, and I cannot stress that enough. This is all hope, because we are in uncharted waters here. As freaked out as I am about it, because I'm a huge nerd, as are all of us, and you, I'm kind of excited. If nothing else, even if this turns out horribly, it's always fun to be in the middle of like huge earth-shattering news when it happens. Well, mostly. In entertainment world, if you see it on the actual news, it might get a little too real. But I'm very excited to see where this is going to go, and Man, it's really getting, as a PlayStation Nintendo fanboy, it's really getting hard. It's really getting hard. It's getting so hard to, like, not have Xbox. You're not gonna break me. You're not gonna break me, Phil Spencer. You ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. I'm not getting an Xbox. All you did was take Call of Duty away from me. That's a blessing. I would have paid you to do that. Game Pass is gonna be so fat. Meanwhile, PlayStation's now like, would you like to play Harvest Moon? Would you like to play the same Crash trilogy we remade, but even shittier? You can't anymore. You're right, you can't. Like, God, there's so many games that are affected by this. There's so many companies, so many franchises. There's so much that is under the hood of this merger that it's honestly kind of hard to comprehend just how much is going to fundamentally change with this. And I'm very excited to see where it's going to go. Probably into the bottom of the CEO of Sony's, like, vodka bottle is probably where it's going to go. Nintendo going to be fine. Sony needs to pull something out of their mythical console's ass. Just, what a fun time. I'm excited, and I don't usually get excited. At this point, I think Paul Tassi said it the best. This is like both the worst and best thing to happen for PlayStation. It's the worst thing because all the third-party games now are basically just going to be dumped onto Game Pass. And like the Xbox value has shot up. But at the same time, PlayStation's exclusives now also kind of sort of like had an inverse increase almost in their viability, because now the answer is going to be, oh yeah, you get one Xbox, or maybe not even that, because now with the merger, everything's probably going to go to PC that wasn't already on PC because PC Game Pass. So now you get your PC with Game Pass Ultimate, and then you get a PlayStation for the exclusives. In theory. So PlayStation might come out of this, but right now their stock price is in the dirt. Their stock price is what GameStop was looking like 2 years ago. But I'm very excited. I'm interested to know what you all think is going to happen. If you have a theory about where this is going to go, if you like it, if you hate it, if you think it's just, you know, Monopoly, or if you think, oh, sweet, I can play Call of Duty for free again. Let us know in the comment below. Like the video to make sure we know what we're doing. And this has been 4-Player LAN Party. We will catch you on the flip side. Peace.